Hello. Ooh woo. Oh whoa. It's Wednesday in the year of our Lord, August 23rd, 2023. Back in the clack. What's down, every clown? It's your boy, Stoic Chan, otherwise known as Robo Daddy. TM, every time that you say Robo Daddy, you have to pay me $1. Just kidding, or am I?
Rockin' stove! It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I can smell you.
Somebody way in the back justifiably asks, I came here to see hot tub. Where the hell is the hot tub? There ain't nothing here, man. Aren't you supposed to be some kind of VTuber or some shit? All right, first of all, you don't have to come at me like that, all right? I'm a reasonable human being. I'm it's perfectly okay to interface with me in a non-aggressive manner. I will respond to you in kind. If you give me good vibes, I will give you good vibes. Ara. All right, let me find put myself on the screen button. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I'm really gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. I'm really gonna do that. I'm really gonna do it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Are you ready? Oh my god, are you ready? Bam! What's up, guys? It's me. It's me, Stoic. Stoic-kun. Stoic Senpai. How y'all doing today? We're back with more of our favorite double-decade-old MMORPG, Final Fantasy XI. You would not believe how much trouble I had to go through to return the other hot tub. Like, there's a lot of mechanical issues with the first hot tub that we used, so I upgraded a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of hard to tell in this blinding light and Tulia, or whatever the hell the canonical name for this place that we're in is called. But you can see there's little lights. Yeah, I got my hair did. And they did a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, my natural hair is very difficult to work with. And boy howdy did they knock it out of the park with this one. You know, I also treated myself to some shutter shades, and this new bikini is pretty nice. You want me to stand up a little bit and show you a little bit more of it? If you can take it. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that nice? Here, hang on. I'll show you the bottoms. Just a tip. There you go. Just enough to leave a little bit in your imagination. Let's put me back down there. Ooh, it feels so nice. But I will say about this upgraded hot tub model, these bubble jets are insane. There is not a single crack in my body that does not have like Mach 10, like max pressure bubbles being like ran through it at like a rapid pace. Ara. 10 subs, name on feed, they're not even visible. It's because it's kind of cold in here, okay? Just let me let me just settle in, all right? We can't just go straight to the feet every time, okay? If you want, this is gonna be like a real hot tub stream, okay? So it's going to take me at least probably half an hour to follow up on any kind of commitment that I'm suggesting, like take off towel or reveal bikini or show feet. Things like that. It's got to take time. I have to make sure that you are led along on a proverbial string from the very beginning to about the time that chat starts spamming like Resident Sleeper emotes over and over again, because all I'm doing is stalling, okay? This is the experience. This is what you signed up for, all right? And as Altana as my witness, I'm going to give you the authentic experience. We're also simulating the authentic experience of what it's like to be a thief, and that we've been searching for about 10-15 minutes, and unlike a red mage or certainly a bard, we're not going to get any kind of party within a reasonable amount of time. What did everybody have for dinner? I had Chinese. Askers, any askers in chat? I had house lo mein, and it was very good. Not the best lo mein that I've ever had in my life, but certainly up there. I would say about like an 8.25, 8.3 out of 10. And yeah, that was my food. I ate entirely way too much of it. I don't think that the chances are good that we're going to actually get picked up, so we're going to have to be the change that we want to see in the world yet again, and let's go find a camp spot. Okay, then do your boobs count as your body for name on body? Of course, yeah. I mean, they're part of the same structural unit, so to speak. There'll be feet, I promise. I promise you that. It's cold in here, and I want to make sure that I get very hot before, you know, I start trying to use my legs as a functional radiator. All right, it's like Armor Core. Oh, in some way, I'm just using that as an excuse to get some kind of like Armor Core reference thrown into the mix.
Welcome
oh my
home.
God!
Such as it is.
2 gifted
This
subs,
squalid
Hugan.
hamlet,
Thank you
these
so
corrupted
much.
lands, they
1,000
are yours
pogs
now,
upon your
and you
house.
are
I'm gonna
bound
do
to
it.
them.
Just give me a second.
Just
God.
Jim 70. Coogan FFXI gifted a tier
I'm
1
not a
sub
monkey.
to Just Jim
I can't just
70.
bang my cymbals like that. Just give me a
Welcome
moment.
home. Such as it is.
Just give me a second.
This squalid hamlet,
Hugan,
these corrupted
what kind of
lands,
font do you want?
they are
Because I have like
yours now,
8,000.
and you are bound to them.
You want bond shrift?
Tomain. Coogan FFXI gifted a tier 1 sub to Tomain.
Texas Impact? How about Impact? You seem like an Impact kind of guy. Because you're making impact on me every day. Aw. Do you have any particular type of color that you want? I mean, it can't be white because then you can't really see it that well. So let's do red. How about red? Anger red, blood red. With my guess is white. White background? No, not white background. Where's the outline option? Outline. And we will pump up the outline to like outline size 10. Nah, it's too aggressive. Hey, Tomain. All right, and then we're gonna like this. Gonna make it just big enough so that people know what the deal is. All right, there we are. Looks good. I mean, it's not exactly attached. I can make it attached though. Here, we'll go the extra mile. It's not like I'm gonna get an invite anyway, so we might as well just do it now. Text. I'm doing some magic in the background. Just please wait. Just trust me. Hugan. We'll do Sego print. I said Sego print. Okay, it doesn't want to do Sego print. Apparently that option is not available to me. Transparent canvas. Hugan. We'll do bold. Can I do bold? God, Paint 3D sucks. Crop. Reduce it to the lowest common denominator. There we are. Hugan. It's gonna take a while, but the results are gonna be much better. All right, then we're gonna save this as Hugan. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to delete this, what I posted on here. This is gonna be much better. I'm gonna be much happier with this overall. Let's add. Hang on. Can I just drag and drop this? Can I just do this? Oh my god, I can. All right, there. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that so much better? I love it. All right, here we'll angle it a little bit, just in case somebody else also commits. We'll want to make sure that there's enough free space. All right, there we go. That looks good to me. it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, no, I'm much happier with that. We'll just have to roll with that probably forever. Alrighty, back to it. Let's go find a camp spot, man. My dog is furiously trying to get her little treat ball filled that she uses functionally as a ball that kind of like rolls around and dispenses food. So like normally you would reserve the type of thing that I'm talking about for dogs that have eating issues, which I guess that she technically is. If she doesn't go anywhere near her bowl, she has a freestanding bowl of food just in the kitchen, along with dutifully filled and refilled water bowls next to it. She knows where it is. she chooses to pick up her ball and drop it as loudly as possible behind you when she thinks to herself, hey, idiot, and it's not like you're doing anything. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I can tell in my animal instincts, you're just fucking around. Just do your one job. All right, looks like we've already come across something that is not hunted. So I guess we'll just stay here. I mean, this seems good. It doesn't seem like there's earth elementals and stuff like that, but I don't think they come anywhere close here, so we'll just try to camp here if we can still help it. Thank you, Tiarna. I should include a dote for you. I know that you have that function in other chats, and I want to make sure that you have as close to a cover zone that follows you wherever you deservedly go, just because you deserve the whole world and all the comforts that are within it. So, you know, I'll put on my little note card to make sure that there is a exclamation point dote so that your needs are sated. I keep forgetting. I set it up myself, but I keep forgetting that I had that. I had that long ass lurk, RP lurk message breakdown there. All right, let's take a gander at who all is searching for a party at the moment. We'll do 62 to 65. Okay. 62 is going to be on the low end for birds. But while I still have the opportunity to reasonably get a party going here, before I inevitably commit myself to Moongateville, USA, and Romave, let us, I don't know. We'll probably just go for the Ranger. Let's see. Level sync 55 plus. I'm going to take a cursory glance. Do I need to? People don't really roll with tanks up here. I mean, as long as you have enough healing-oriented mileage to make up the difference, I don't think anybody cares. 62 to 71. There's a white mage there. Although I think that I reached out to Flare Star before and they didn't have Sky access. We need at least one healer. I'll even take a couple of summoners. I don't give a shit. I'll do it. And you know what? You know what? I'll do it, and I'm not even going to be sorry about it. That's the crazy part. Is that I'm I'm swimming against the current of popular opinion, and like my arms are getting strong from doing this. I mean, what is a summoner like? Why do summoners get auto refresh if they're not supposed to main heal? You tell me that. Somebody chides in the background. They're like, whoa, well, you can only get cure 3. Yeah, they can cure 3 like 50 times, bruh. The Hugin on the boobas, yeah, and they even, yeah, it's on there too. Steph, can you fill her ball? She's been dropping it behind me like 80,000 times. Thanks. I don't have my phone near me. People underestimate summoner healing. Thank God. Thank Altana. Thank Promathea, thank whatever the hell that Mithra worship, because they have their own deity, from what I understand, from the limited amount of time that I've spent researching Final Fantasy XI lore, because boy howdy, we don't get enough of that in-game. I've main healed a summoner even in merits in my last server. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Everyone else is sipping that Kool-Aid. I mean, Ayame is a great friend. She definitely ranks way up there. But on this front, I feel sorry for her to have this categorically incorrect opinion and to willingly share it among the masses. Can you like just imagine the number of new people that like go to Ayame's channel. Hang on, Ayame, I'm talking about you. Just give me a second. Go to Ayame's channel, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and they're like, I'm gonna learn about a new job today. And then this conversation comes up, and then these would-be aspirant summoner main healers have to walk away feeling as though a chapter of this book that is their double-decade-old MMORPG experience is shut on them forever, with like a little lock on it, with like a sad frowny face on it, before they even have a chance to spread their Garuda wings. You know, damn, you're stacked. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, it definitely helps to have the this bikini top on, which is incredibly tight, so tight in fact that I can feel the blood vessels in my big old gazongas starting to fight for any available space, really, that they can occupy. Hey, now, don't be getting on me. Shun the non-believers should. Oh, here comes the emotes. Farming engagement. I will say, though, Light Spirit helps a ton to main heal a summoner. The Kiraga from it is so good. So true. I haven't used any spirits at all. In fact, I haven't really, and I'll admit this, I'm a big boy, I'll admit it. I haven't really played Summoner all that much at all, but I am able to use my own 2 eyeballs to see that they have like 900 MP. Like, oh my god, I'm farming, only interactions will be coin farming. No, you can, no, come on, no, don't, no. Oh man, Hugin, I know that we were talking about like the defeat before, and this hot tub, I underestimated how hot it can actually get. So just let me dangle my toes out of the water a little bit. Oh my god, that's so much better. Yeah, now I've got a good equilibrium going. It feels aura. Oh man, this feels right. This feels so right. Oh my god. You know, I'd wiggle them, but I'm content to just let them basically decompress, just do what they gotta do, you know, according to nature. You have some arch feet, bro. Well, that's the thing, is that I keep walking around in stilettos all the time. It makes me like 7'8", right? It just makes me seem like powerful, almost borderline unapproachable. That's because I want to be the one that broaches social situations first. That's where I feel my comfort level is. Let's do another cursory look to see who is out there that may be willing to heal that also has sky access. 63 to 71. No, it's still just a mix of, I mean, there's a bard there, but they don't have sky access. They do have sky access? I thought you couldn't get access to sky until you're rank 6. This person is rank 4, and they say sky, they have sky access, but maybe O stands for 0, as in no sky access? That's confusing to me. Hello? Oh, probably changed nation. Hardsocket is just like a walking encyclopedia of facts. Like, her knowledge is almost as expansive as her, they're trying to find the right word for this. I can't. No thoughts, head empty. I was gonna say something buttery smooth, and I just cannot. It's not coming to me right now. Feed out till he's out. This stream is already getting nutty. I mean, if you want to do the Moongate camp, we'll go in my dark. Just saying, let's do that. If you don't have any other plans, we can do that. Let's do that. I am totally content to not be here, and it looks like there's a party that's already trying to form here, so I'm content to bug out. I should be able to go down, right? Just like I can go uppies, I can go downies. I'm not talking about the fabric softener. What do I have to do to go down? I just have to touch the statue, touch grass. All the blood in your boob. I mean, like I was telling Hugin, it took quite a bit of effort and multiple people to get this to get this bikini on. But I looked at it in the mirror. And it's like a wedding dress, right? Is that the wedding dress picks you more than you pick it. And I made it work, you know? I had to get multiple people behind me, basically planting their feet in the small of my back with the bikini strings on either side, just to cinch it tight enough that it would actually stay on my body and make, you know, I wanted to make an impression. I didn't want to be gratuitous, but I did want to make an impression. But I will say this, the fabric of the bikini is doing everything in its power not to physically tear at like an atomic level. Level 72 isn't looking much better, not seeing any tanks. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Why would there be any tanks beyond like level 20? You know? How do I get my name on your ample bosoms? It has to be the 2 subs with the name on the body. The boobs do count. The boobs are not in their own category. I mean, they probably should be. Because, I mean, just look at them. But no, it's just the 2 subs. Is there no way to get back from here? Do I really have to warp backwards? I thought this place was built by, like, the Zillar or some shit. They don't have some way to go backies? I mean, this is why their civilization died, and it's not because the Kulu, the ancient race of Kulu did a terrorism. It's because they... It's because sometimes people don't want to commit. They want to go backwards, alright? Just let me. I guess we'll warp cudgel. Don't really got a choice or nothing. It is, don't do it. Is the string part the one I sent last time? Yes. I'm gonna have to merely lurk for a while. Don't commit any felonies when I'm gone. There's absolutely no promises on that. Lol, I have healed so many parties without a true tank. You come to Sky, you stay in Sky. I was thinking about doing that. I mean, Sith suggested that he could be on his Dark Knight. I'm not opposed to that. It would actually be good for me to get into a Moongate party so that I avoid becoming afflicted with Skyitis. It just seems like something that I should do. I've avoided Skyitis for this long, and it's because I give myself enough of the Sky Island so as to push my experience as far as I can reasonably get to go within a short time, but without going long enough that I start being unable to deacclimate from it. Because, you know, it's like an environmental thing, I think. People just spend way too much time up here to the point that they just, in like certain party mix-ups, like they get like a bard and a red mage, and they get used to the feel of Sky Island grass, and then they start to feel as though they can't really do without it, and they get itchy and palms sweaty and knees weak and mom spaghetti, and then before you know it, they're putting up in search comments, "Don't bother me," like, unless you are asking me to go to the Sky with a bard and a red mage in the party. Don't you already have it? Already have what? Oof, Moongate parties is either Sky or Moon. Both locations become boring quick. I've done enough Sky parties recently that I could honestly do with a change. At least with the Moongate parties, I can feel reasonably sure that I'm going to get some amount of combat skill build up in the meantime. So I think that's what my headspace is at. But I'll keep looking up here. I'm not married to either location. I do think that there are other camp spots that are out there, but it's not really going to matter unless I can get a healer in a party. Or a healer in a tank, sorry. Freudian slip. Take another glancy poo. Just a bunch of black mages, monks, thieves. See, all 71 to 75. Inv. Getting a Moongate party wouldn't be so bad. I already have the Moongate pass, so it's not like we would struggle to get back there. Surely the warrior would be willing to tank, right? Warriors are tanks. And this person's name is Philosopher. We already have a mutual mutual appreciation for the applied philosophical arts. They have to be on board. Maybe. Question mark, maybe. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I do have Shin Megami Tensei. Oh, okay. Can invite. All right. Sith is making the choice for me, which I appreciate, because at least it lets me move. Is Ayame joining us? Ayame is not online. Ayame is not online. Hello? Sith is the best, isn't he? I'm working still, homie. Well, Tell him that. I don't know. Just tell him that your arms and legs have spontaneously fallen off, and you should probably get it looked into. I would let you do it. If I were your boss, if I had heard that, I would be like, oh, okay, they're gonna go play Final Fantasy XI. That's totally understandable. Let her rip. Like if your boss is like as dank, litty, and basted as I am, they would understand. If you can imagine it, I'm a supervisor, so I understand what I'm talking about. Oh man, not how the real world works, but okay. I guarantee you that many people got butthole-itis on the day that Baldur's Gate 3 dropped, or Elden Ring especially. And who knows, I might contract it myself once Armored Core 6 comes out. Now, the only thing that's making me nervous in an extraordinarily first world kind of way, invite Huzo. Use in a party already, looks like. Unless you talk to them. Now let's go lead to lore while S-Dog sorts that out. The other thing that's making me nervous is the fact that I ordered the Collector's Edition for Armored Core 6, and I don't know and doubt that it's going to be coming on Friday. There's no way, because then they would have to risk sending me the game when it's when it's not launch day yet. I have the feeling that they're going to send it to me on the 25th, or maybe the 24th, aka tomorrow. I cannot believe it, dude. I cannot believe it's 2 days.
Oh no. Whoa! What? What the fuck?
I can't believe it's 2 days until it comes out. Can you believe that?
Oh, kimochi.
My boss is a family woman, and I don't think she games. Probably not even shitty phone games. Statistically, she has to play something. There's no universe where she doesn't play something. Like, she has to get excited about things. Oh, okay. You said you can drop when we're closer with party. Alright, I guess I'll start looking for probably 70. 70 is like the absolute minimum that we can get away with reasonably. 70 to 75. Oh, this is a good song for this this stream. Maybe we can do Summoner. I mean, we don't really need a conventional tank. We don't need a conventional tank. We don't need a conventional tank. I'm gonna invite Matrim. See all Matrim. Sir, I am making you a special gift. That's what you said last time, and I am still sore from said time. So like, choose your next words wisely. I'm not gonna let you lure me anywhere again. Okay? Tell me you have candy all you want. But I knew that something was up when, you know, I got taken to Funky Town. And then and I was like, where's the rest of the gushers? Yeah, I don't want the normie fruit gushers. I want like the tropical ones. So your boobs are ginormous? Tell me about it. There's a lot of cloth on the toga. For sure. There's a lot hiding these absolute howitzers that I got packing. But sometimes you gotta let them breathe. You know, it's been what, like a cool 2.5 months since they last were able to roam free. Lol. All right, what did I invite? I don't remember. Matrim is a summoner, so there's our main healer right there. See all 71, 75 imp. Let's see if this. Let's see if the person named Philosopher wants to play. If they live by their namesake, they'll say yes. No level sync. 72. Party, do you need it? Romave behind Moongate. You'd be pseudo tank if means anything. Anything. He's been hiding them from us. Well, it's kind of like Goku hiding his tail. He doesn't want to flaunt it, and he doesn't know where else to put it, so he just kind of like wraps it around his waist. I pin them way the hell down with a regular Rube Goldberg machine of straps and chains and cloth, and it's really I don't want to bore you with the details. Lexitome, do not do that. Do not do that. What's wrong with you? Teehee. 72 would kill me. Most gear 75. Sorry. At least he frowny face. Nope. We got pass. Gotcha. Don't do that. Then post the face of like that. What was it? Like a horse from Adventure Time, where they thought that the horse was gonna kill them or something, and just kept like reappearing no matter what they did. You got the parents' feeds. So true. Hugin's on your tit. Is that because he let you put it in his pooper on? I didn't. Nobody let that happen. It was everything that was said, which I barely remember, was said probably as like a turn of phrase, or better yet, probably just like a mild, overt suggestion of intentions. Nothing actually got put in anything. Okay? Let me just say that. It's certainly not for lack of trying. But sometimes stuff just doesn't fit, and you gotta call it. You know? Basically, like, life is one big version of that, like, you know, that toy that you try to get the shapes to match the holes, right? No, it absolutely was not a turn of phrase. How do you know? Were you there? Oh, that's right. You were the one recording. Yes. I remember. Okay, then yes, you were definitely there and that all did happen.
What's an anime? That's what I look forward to, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna do a show, and I'm gonna watch anime, yeah!
5 invite. Let me see. The other warrior has dropped out. Let's look at this famous person. All OP, Sky plus Moon, Decimation, Maripomi. I'm assuming Maripo means merit points.
Why do you have to be mad?
You got evisceration? Hell no, I don't. I got shark bite. You want that? I know that I should have it, but I'm not planning on doing literally any partying with this after 75. Maybe evisceration would make things easier on me as a soloer. But I'm not. Shut up, Sith. I'm just kidding. Please don't leave me.
Emotional damage.
Don't leave me. Don't do me like that. 75 imp. Man, I don't know. I guess it really does not matter who I invite. I mean, maybe I reach out to the monk and see if they're privy. If the warrior says no. Hello, level sync 72 party. Do you need it? Romave behind Moongate. You'd pseudo tank if means anything. And let's see what they say. Surely people have adapted by now to a life without tanks, right? Like, there's no tanks anywhere. There's 1,000 other jobs other than tanking and main healing. But there's only so many summoners that can go around. What does it for you? The toe beans or the gigaboo? The gigaboo? You really want me to say something stoic now, Nerf? now we got Kyuzu on standby as red mage, white mage. Reflect continually how all things come to pass in days gone by as you do today, and reflect that they will so hereafter. But before your eyes, hold dramas and scenes of the same kind, which you've known in your own experiences or from earlier history. Those times were all like these, only the actors were different. And the whole point of that TLDR is basically saying that you can relatively predict how situations are going to go within reason based off of these psychological things that you've noticed, behaviors rather, from the people who may or may not be involved. All right, this famous person said that they are going to pseudo tank for us. So we can grab, what was his name? Hello. Kyuzo. See, oh, Kyuzo. Hello, Sith reached out. I think I'm good to invite you to Romave 72 sync whenever you're ready. I'm getting a telemarketer message from an individual inside the game, and all they have said to me is poo poo pee pee. I don't know if that's code for something. Maybe it is code for something. Maybe it's code for a lot of things. Ooh, New Horizon, who this? Okay, thank you for your insight. Oh, wise Ara Ara Boob Stoic. Do my poll, sir? Oh, I just thought that you were asking in general. Let me copy your question. Thank you for that. I'm very sorry that I overlooked your poll. I'll be sure to give myself a heck of a spanking later. Amazingly, your question fits. Toe beans, boobas. You can influence the result of this poll that I'm about to put into chat, if you so desire. Although this is more of just like a personal opinion thing, so why would you influence the vote that way? But I'll set it up for 10 minutes. How about that? The max. I don't know why Mr. Bezos doesn't allow me to set the poll for as long as I want. I'm the streamer. See, oh, Kyuzo. And then that means what? So Cynthius is dark. Warrior, Summoner, Red Mage. See, all Q. Invite. Sent Inv. Now we just have to find a damage dealer of some description. I'll look for a 71 to 75. Level sync 63. There are too many places where the ranger can safely stand here. Although perhaps I should reach out to them anyway, because we already have a Dark Knight, and the only other choices are Thieves and Dark Knights. Let's see what they say. Level sync 72. Party, do you need it? Position, Romave. I vote Nerf gets to spank you. You didn't include that in your poll. You can't retroactively change the poll. You're gonna have to redeem the poll suggestion again. I'm not gonna live in this anarchy. See all Dizzle. We live in a society. Yes, I do in fact believe summoners are main healers, and I'm tired of pretending that they're not. I think that's what the Joker said in the movie The Joker. Is this how most Stoics in history dressed and would debate each other in the hot tubs sipping on Red Bull? Yeah, actually. And if you notice, there's an Overlord. A very expensive, mind you, a very expensive Overlord statuette. It's not an action figure, okay? It's a statuette. That's right there. Right there. You see it? Oh man. And you can't have a hot tub stream without an inflatable Pickle Rick. Inflatable. You know? Like, I understand the controversy surrounding, Rick and Morty, but it's a hot tub stream. It's part of the fee of entry. is just having an inflatable Pickle Rick inflatable. I also I do still have the I never said all that shit painting from Confucius, quoting Confucius before, but I like to spruce it up in here in the hot tub room sometimes. So instead we have this stay strapped or get clapped quote from Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I think that was in chapter 4 when he's talking about like earth-based strategies. I thought you had a famous person in your party, not literally somebody named famous. I'm dumb. Fishing has rotted my brain. No, that's not true. No. No, you said you spank yourself, dweeb. I said Nerf should spank you. Well, the thing is that Nerf's a good boy, okay? Like, I'm sure that he would be into it if I suggested it to him, but he and I have a very professional relationship and an understanding. So it would have to be something that he would have to earn probably via a punch card system, because then I would at least be able to make it like a taxable write-off type thing. And if you understand at all what I just said, please enlighten me, because I just went purely off of just raw word salad. I just let my brain connect the dots and come up with some kind of result. So it sounded like it made sense to me. Hot tub metal is Pickle Rick. Stoic stick the meta when it comes to hot tubs, but tries to break it when it comes to Summoner. It's actually, according to the 2004 spring version of the Brady Games guide, all I'm doing is uncovering diamonds in the rough. Okay, I don't know where we got away. Frequent spanker card. My agents would like to get in touch with you and make sure that you're well compensated for this very valid and true contribution to the Stoic merch store, which if you didn't know, Stream Elements apparently offers like merch shops. I don't know, like shirts and hoodies and caps and stuff like that. And the only thing that I could not find out about the Stream Elements merch store that you can set up is what the revenue split is, because they say that they're the highest in the industry, but that's also like a lot of jobs out there that say that their wages are competitive, maybe competitive with each other is what they mean. So maybe highest in the industry by like 1%. I don't know, but we'll see. If you can't main heal as a summoner, are you really a summoner? So true. Stoic only sees summoner as a pool of MP and someone who can sub white mage, not the support buffer, no avatars for the mix up garbage. So nobody's saying that. Nobody, don't put those words on my mouth. The Garuda is great. It's hate, like you're the one that's limiting summoners' potential now. I mean, putting words in my mouth saying that they can only have Carby out? No, because then they wouldn't be able to get Leviathan out in order to get free MP for the group. That as far as I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, stacks with their auto refresh. So they basically have like a full-on refresh every time they whip out Leviathan, recirculating even more MP into their vast MP pool that they can use to spam cure 3s over and over again. So you want them to buff and heal? Absolutely yes. It took us a bit, but we got there. 100%. Oh man. All right, my feet are getting cold. I gotta put them back in. There we go. Oh my god. All right, let's do some stretches. Oh man. Geez. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna put myself right back in the water. That's right. It feels hashtag so good. It feels so good, man. It's just like, so you can't obviously feel it because you need to be part of like the Only Stoics, my Only Stoic subscription pool in order for you to, you know, have me send you products that are related to today's stream. It's like being part of like the Nintendo Switch Online program where they allow you the generosity of the option of buying Nintendo controllers if you subscribe to their yearly service. It's like that, but like if you could feel the hot tub like this, I basically walked up to the hot tub guy and I was like, I want something that has all of the water jets, like, and all the different kinds, and I want the option to turn them all on simultaneously. And he was like, well, what you're asking for is possible, but is it really cost effective? Let me show you. And I grabbed him by the collar and I pulled him close and I said, no, you don't understand. Is it possible? And he said, well, sure, but like I'd have to put my best hot tub technicians on it. And I said, do it. And he could tell that I was not like a normal customer. You would think that I'm a normal customer just from the way that I dress, right? But I got the cut of his jib pretty fast. He mine. So like this thing is like a rocket ship turned upside down and blowing water into my everything. You know, feel speedo, man. So true. Get them out of my face. You can't. I don't think anybody can. Most handsome streamer of the 11 community in the hot tub, and then a cute little cat picture with eye emojis. Damn stoked. Didn't know you would pack us some big old boobies. You get this hot tub at Costco. I'm a Costco executive member, so I sure hope so. The stoic thong increases intelligence, and it rides unbelievably high. That's the only thing that I would really ask to have changed about what I'm wearing, is that it fits all the nooks and crannies you would hope for, some more aggressively than others. Trying for the Red Bull sponsorship too. I mean, if there's who am I kidding? Of course there has to be one representative out there that's watching this. Just like there's also somebody from G Fuel. If G Fuel reps and Red Bull reps want to fight for the option of providing me a sponsorship, I'll gladly take it, because I can't reasonably function now without some source of caffeine running its way through my system round clock. Is it healthy? Absolutely not. Is it warranted? You can be the judge. I would say so. This famous person has a little icon that looks like a fish. What does that mean? Fishing imagery. Oh, they have the interesting. They have the little Buffy poo. The synth support, but for fish. I've never seen that before. That's good intel. I've partied here before. This area is very good. Even though it seems like people should get aggro from below, they actually won't. Even though there was one-off time where I think someone got... Oh my god, it's a GM. Everybody freaking run. Nobody move. The GM cannot see you if you don't move. Move. I saw this in a documentary. They can't see if you don't move. It's because they see things in terms of wireframe. So as long as we seem like we're part of the environment, they can't do anything. Like they hunt based off of movement. Dizzle is moving, and so he is going. I wish him the best. He's gonna get turned into some kind of like abhorrent Cthulhu-esque creature. 1,800 points to toe beans were contributed by DA Soccer. You're a foot guy, Matty friend. I didn't see the poll results. Please let me see the poll results. I have to freaking go into my, oh my god, twitch.com/prostoic. Let's see, creator dashboard. Why is it like this? Why can't I just do like /poll results or something? What does it want? Stream manager? Well, you should have paid attention to your own polls. So true. View results. Toe beans with 30 vote breakdown. Holy crap. Ayame is gonna get mad at you, DA, for donating that many points. She's gonna get mad. I shouldn't even tell her. I shouldn't even mention that. Oh my god. So GMs are kind of like vampires, right? And that when they choose to go invisible, your best bet is to like throw salt or some kind of other powder in order to kind of coat their outer body, because they can make their bodies invisible and clothing and stuff like that, because they're like familial items to them, right? But as long as you like cover them in powder, it's you're gonna be able to see them. It works in like D&D rules, right? Or you have like the fairy fire or whatever it's called in order to find invisible creatures. I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd. Looking at the chat. Fishing support lasts a long time. What's he doing there? I don't know. I thought you could tell me. I showed it to all of us. I voted 15 times. GM abusing power so I could be the best hot tub stream on Twitch. That's a lot of points for them toes. I voted boobs. I'm a booty kind of cat girl. What's your sing-a-song and robot for a 20k point? Or where is it? I don't know. I mean, that's actually a good suggestion. I don't have any pencils near me, and that's not me trying to cop out. I legitimately don't. I'll put it in the suggestions, though. I do feel like there should be some kind of really big reward like that, or redeem. 20k for singing song as robot. All right, let's kill this. I should probably swap to my thief here. Owies. Let's get some shadows on me when it's not on me.
Ooh, the parry.
That's what I look forward to, right?
Brought the violence to me. This hairstyle that the Mithra is wearing now is my second favorite hairstyle. I'm a big fan of it. The only hairstyle that I like on Mithra more is unfortunately the best way that I can describe it is like the purple bowl cut. If you know, you know. And the only reason is, the primary reason is that the purple hairstyle goes extraordinarily well with Dark Knight armor. If I was not a Hume and I was pretending to be reverse, or like pretending to be isekai'd into Final Fantasy 11, I would probably be a Mithra. Let's see who else is here. I think we're just missing Sith, right? Yeah, Sith is in the... Why my range attack macro not more working? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know why your ranged attack macro not more working. You're the level 74 ranger. Sith is in zone. Once everyone is everyone good once he's here. And a little slash. We need another community goal. Violence. So I did some long and hard thinking. Turns into camera and does a little winky face. I did a lot of long and hard thinking about what the next community challenge should be. I was thinking like a face reveal. Okay. All right, we're just doing some light fighting. That's all. Probably a face reveal. I cannot guarantee you that I will physically change my face, just because that involves an expense. I can't guarantee you that it will. I'm not going to give you any other details because there is a chance. We'll see. I'll play around with the idea. I'm not fully committed to it yet. Maybe. Probably a face reveal thing. If anybody has any ideas of themed streams like we're doing today, I am a round clock consumer of meme ideas. I will straight up gobble up any suggestion and integrate it in my system at an atomic level. Where you're standing right now should be safe. Little to the north, that is. OnlyFans? I thought he had an Only Stoics. Yes, no, that's correct. Face reveal? Can you paste your face over your tuber like RoboCop style? Maybe. If it is in the realm of not being very expensive, I might actually change my face. But I'll have to play around with that. I have to get into communications with my agent, who will speak to my people, who will speak to my people's people. And then we should be able to work something out, I would imagine. Let's see where Sith Dogs is at. He do almost be here. All right, it looks like everyone's ready. Everyone was moving and stuff like that. I think Matchroom was doing things. Let me take a looky-poo. All right, didn't see him do anything else. Level sync here. Sync to myself. Matchroom here. He is doing stuff. Never mind. Let's get some itchy on. I'm gonna have to actually try hard here a little bit. This is my first time pulling in this zone. Video game BPM mode activated. If the music is too loud, please tell me. It will literally take me only 1 to 2 seconds in order to change it around. Okay. All right, let's eat some squid. You level a healer theme? Well, I could do that. I was planning on doing something to that description anyway. All right, Sith is asking questions. I'm just gonna pull. I do not have evisceration. I'm just going to Dancing Edge or Shark Bite whenever there's an opportunity. That makes sense. Oh no! No. There we go. So good, so close.
Rock and stone.
Give me that big old booty. Did you know that these weapons are not named after the monster? The weapon that the term weapon is referring to is like the little sword that's normally hanging around above them. And they're supposed to be cursed or possessed weapons that have taken over the brain of a particular kind of creature. Called a Bogart, I think, is what they're called. The booger. You said in the dark, don't be a wimp. I'm thinking about it. It's not part of my goals right now, as a thing. It's good. We're going to be in the honeymoon period for probably 4 or 5 fights before I see what kind of throughput our team has and how quickly they can chunk through these weapons. One thing that I do have to keep in mind is that I don't think that it's possible to... So I cannot perform this action. Yeah, I can't shoot over these apparent invisible walls anymore, which sucks because it's open air. You would think that you would be able to. I understand that the point of the change was to prevent people from shooting through bushes and walls and stuff like that. Perhaps too much was done, that the change is too effective. Because now I cannot shoot over open crevasses. Crevice-I. Alright, I can light skill chain off of this. No, he's gonna do his thing. Okay, that's better. That's okay. They can do whatever they want, and then I'll just use it. Use my TP as an opportunity to just force hate onto the warrior as much as possible. There is a small chance that this change of me not being able to shoot over open spaces is going to send me to space. I cannot perform that action. Yep. It's from the line of sight update. It treats open spaces like this, like walls. Which is booty. That's big old booty. Let's just force right at the beginning. Hate onto the warrior. That looks good to me. And while we're here, we're going to refresh our shadows. All right, I'm starting to get hot again. Feet are coming out. Oh my god, that's so much better. It's very important to regulate your temperature in situations like this, right? Because it's a hot series of interlocking, interweaving events. We're playing Final Fantasy XI, which is the hottest MMO out right now. We're in a literal hot tub. The hot tub is like, I don't know, 95 degrees, something like that. I don't, honestly, if you asked me if that's how hot tubs are normally at, I wouldn't know. The last time that I was in a hot tub was, what, like 9-10 years ago? You remember. All right, come on. Come on, toes for free? Well, here's the thing, is that I treat my audience very well. Perhaps too well, some would say. There is technically a personal sub goal that lets you forever mark, I mean, forever as in like permanent marker forever. Forever mark your name on my toe beans, as it were. You know, only for a nominal fee of about $1,000. But yeah, I mean, they're out there, you know. I gotta free them. I gotta free the beast. Hello, Electro. Real feet. Oh yeah. I go all the way for my viewers. NRP lowers my shutter shade glasses and looks deeply and longingly into the camera. All the way. Nobody could tell me I don't, or nobody could tell me that I skimp out. Right? When it comes to providing the raw physical entertainment that only Final Fantasy XI can provide. Perhaps I'm ODing a number of people on what is effectively military grade dopamine injections. So much so that just by having my little toesies out here, that I do threaten to chemically rewrite how your neurons behave to reward patterns. Normally I fight the dolls and bombs here. I've never fought the weapons. The weapons are kind of fragile in comparison to the dolls and the bombs. The bombs aren't really problematic, I would say. Thankfully. It's already time to find something else. Let's grab this weapon. The dolls are annoying in that they have a move called Panzer Shrek. Oh shit. Oh boy. Alright, let's just kill this one. How about that? If I could target it. I don't know why I can't target it. Let me just perfect dodge here, because let's be real, I'm not going to use it for anything else anyway. Once he or she, they, get hate. No, I would like you to stand still, if you would. Please don't let it eat my shit. There we go. Alright, that now hopefully the summoner is far enough away to avoid the AoE. All I can think of is that it smacked Sith and then immediately followed it up with a weapon skill. For free too, can you believe it? Because CC has never shown her chat her feet. Not purposely, gotta keep them wanting more, so true. You and me, sisters, same brain. Now, Sith is going to want to be anywhere, but I don't know how close he needs to be in order to get AoE'd down. Sir, I need to send you your gift. I don't know. What do you want me to do? He says sussily into his microphone. I'm getting pinged. I received a message from your kin and he told me to deliver this to you while you were hot and steaming in your tub.
Autobots and Decepticons, gamers and seekers of excitement. Today I present you
Listening.
a luminary in the realm of gaming and entertainment, Pro Stoic, with a hot tub stream concept that intertwines
Oh my god.
with a refreshing twist. Pro Stoic is reshaping the very fabric of our digital experiences.
Is there some way that you can upload that and post it in chat? Because I don't think that I have a mechanism to have that play over the Discord. We could probably keep pulling, to be honest with you. I don't think that we necessarily need to wait for Sith to come off of weakness, even though I'm sure that that's the protocol that's desired at the moment. I have a DM in Discord. Stream is unable to hear it. I can try. Even if it's something that you somehow upload to like a web browser or something like that, too much clothing. I mean, it got my bigums out here, and you're already getting a lot. Okay, you're already getting so much. You know, at this point, I would start obligatorily charging you for an only Stoics account. I'm gonna take a moment to drink my G Fuel Crimson Tears flavor. Not sponsored. I'm waiting G Fuel. I don't know what the holdup is. And not writing Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick is in here. You can make all the demands and expectations that you want. When the time comes. The time is not now. Oh, man. All right. We can probably start pulling now. I'm assuming everyone's ready. Gonna grab one. Sith should be off weakness soon. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going. Marksmanship skill. 2 points, don't mind if I do. I was gonna say this anyway, and I'm still going to. Weapons are not that dangerous. Yes, they do an outsized amount of damage to individuals. And they do kind of have like annoying AoE moves, but they do seem to be a little bit weaker. Perhaps that's copium. Than the dolls or the bombs. Like the bombs seem to have like a little bit of HP, more HP than I would prefer. It probably is cope. It's probably still better to deal with the bombs and the dolls and the weapons for various reasons. Nobody likes fighting weapons, and that's self-evident. But I'm still, even after partying here a number of times, I'm still not really sure which I would prefer more. I am 1 TP away from 1337, and that makes me very sad.
Yes, the sleeping times. Oh, sleep so many dreams.
I stab my jab. I'm going to be very grateful when I have Thief level to 75. It's been a very interesting ride so far. I've enjoyed it for the time that I've had it. Once I got to about 70, I was officially already done with it. It's been okay. I am still very much looking forward to Blue Mage coming out, regardless of what kind of changes may or may not be in store. I'm not sure. All right, we need to get in there, and we need to Dancing Edge. I think I fucked it up a little bit. I think they had their own thing going that they had established prior. That's fine. I'm the consummate professional. I'll be able to make up for that. May I post a link? Yeah, you should. Even though it's not showing your VIP badge in chat, it should let you do whatever. You can even post giant ASCII dicks if you wanted to. Not saying you should. I'm saying that you have license. Just like if you had a license to kill, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should just do it, Lamau. But that you totally could. As long as you're happy, DA, and giggles by extension, that's all I care about. That link should work. All right, let me see. Okay, this is something that I'll be able to put into... Hang on, I need to help my team. I need to help my team. I would highly recommend that we move the weapon away from everyone else, including the person that was weakened mere moments prior. Can we move this back a little bit? please. If you could, while I'm waiting on that. Browser show toggle. Music off for a second.
Autobots and Decepticons, gamers and seekers of excitement. Today I present to you a true luminary in the realm of gaming and entertainment, Pro Stoic.
Oh,
With
wow.
a hot tub stream concept that intertwines the thrill of gaming with a refreshing twist, Pro Stoic is reshaping the very fabric of our digital experiences.
Oh
Yet
my
this
god,
is only
Optimus
the
Prime is
beginning.
saying this?
Through their unparalleled command of Final Fantasy XI, Pro Stoic not only demonstrates strategic brilliance, but also embodies the virtues of teamwork and unyielding determination. Their streams transcend mere gameplay. They are a harmonious convergence of individuals from all walks of life. In an era where connections hold paramount importance, Pro Stoic
he's so eloquent.
exemplifies the potential of shared passions to bind us together. Let us applaud Pro Stoic for stretching the boundaries of convention, nurturing camaraderie, and serving as a resounding testament
Was he getting-
that whether in the world of gaming or reality itself,
voice is getting so
we
high.
wield the power to forge indelible moments. I extend my gratitude to Pro Stoic for kindling inspiration within us all. Roll out and game on.
Oh, thank you, literally Optimus Prime. That was so sweet of you. That was very good. I appreciate that. I cannot believe that you got the voice actor of Optimus Prime to very quickly write and then read that out. I mean, it just goes to show how far your connections reach. You know? It's what it's something that only somebody with such a a cataclysmic amount of force and weight in the Final Fantasy XI community can drum up. It would be you. Very cute. Ooh. Very cute. I'm afraid to do anything. I just need them to blow their loads on this weapon. Whatever it is that they're gonna do should kill it. Holy shit, it actually killed it. I was kidding. That's a lot of damage. Wowzers. I'm actually gonna have to run around. I can't grab stuff from underneath anymore. It's actually, with the line of sight changes, I might actually not try to go here as often as I believe that I would. If only because I can't just shoot at weapons that are underneath me anymore. I get that the idea is to fight jank, and that they will eventually get there. I have nigh unlimited amounts of faith in the Horizon developers. Just right now, pulling in this specific situation is kind of booty. Obama was busy. Morgan Freeman was at a family event, so Optimus stepped up. Word wrong. All right, we're just gonna, since I don't really have an opportunity to do anything else, I'm going to. Well, let's see if the Ranger has some kind of follow-up that I'm not expecting. I'm already gonna have to grab something else. Is he able to do something? He is. He has some kind of reverberation. What is that, water? I'm not sure. Am I the only one in chat that's pre-ordered the Armor Core 6 Collector's Edition? And if so, are you concerned like I am that you haven't received any kind of shipping notification? I have a feeling, like I mentioned earlier in the stream, that they're going to just ship it maybe tomorrow at the earliest. But like, why wouldn't they just, you know, have like a little handwritten note from Miyazaki himself asking me not to pretty please with sugar on top, not play the game before the 25th? I would actually listen, but I imagine that there are a number of other degenerates out there that may not. I've heard good hype about that game. It's not going to be everyone's thing. I can tell you right now. People that are going in expecting it to be an Elden Ring, Sekiro, Dark Souls experience is not going to get it. Armored Core has benefited from the design applications and upgrades that games like Elden Ring and Sekiro have received. And that the Armored Core game has the stamina breaking system present in Sekiro, right? Where you can like block attacks or do special attacks in opportune moments in order to do more stamina damage and eventually knock the enemy off balance and do extra damage or some kind of special move to them or whatever. We should be able to handle me doing this now. We should be able to kill it reasonably quickly. By the time that it becomes a concern. I am getting struck in my back. It's got my booty. All I have to do is just wait for it to swing one more time. Hopefully I should be able to get my shadows off. I do. Look at that, dude. Let's go. So exciting.
That's fucking teamwork.
But they also have the lock-on systems from like the traditional Dark Souls games, and I guess technically the other Armored Cores like 4 and 5 had their own lock-on systems. But this one has an actual like lock-on focus on one enemy at a time type system, which Armored Core didn't really fully have on before. They also did not have it where you could, as far as I understand it, because I have not played the game myself and I've been very careful, congratulations, very careful not to spoil myself on things. I've avoided watching pretty much any gameplay that I can outside of like FMV trailers, and that's pretty much it. We have MP. The summoner is low on MP, but that's okay. You know, it's okay for the main healer to not have MP if the sub healer has plenty, which is definitely the case here. Well, you can, between sections in Armored Core 6, from what I understand, do any kind of loadout changes that you would prefer. I don't think it's going to be a long game, but I do think it's going to be a replayable game. And they're going to allow 3v3 matches online, which should be very interesting if you care about PvP at all. And Armored Core 6 is probably going to have some of the most interesting PvP. Even if people resort to all missiles, it's probably going to be fun. I may or may not resort to all missiles when the time comes. We'll see. There was a system that was in, please quote me if I'm wrong, or please don't quote me if I'm wrong. Armored Core 5 had a system where in PvP you would have like an operator. You would have an operator and you would be able to construct bases that, like bases as in like AI turrets and stuff like that, that other people would be able to attack. So like a crude territory control type thing, which I thought was super cool and is something that I dearly missed from the times of like Shogun 2 and things like that. Shogun 2 being like the last of the, I mean, I guess you could also count Rome 2 after they patched the hell out of that, being the last of like the various systems that focus on building a nation versus like pure map painting. If you know, you know. Is this the best XP that we've ever had in our lives? No. Is it fine for what it is and also a change up from birds? Yes. Unable to cast spells at this time. Why? I'm not silenced. I'll take a moment to take a swig. Dip my toesies back in the water. They're now feeling pretty cold. Oh man. What other games are coming out? I'm not sure. All right, let's do a quick dance on here. This should be able to finish it off. And then the ranger should be able to do a thing, and then I'll grab this weapon. We're getting a little bit faster. We got a chain 6, which is definitely good stuff. Sith and the Warrior both have a good amount of TP to throw around. I think Starfield is the next oh shit game. I don't know. That's true. It's coming out on the 6th? Question mark? I think. I know that I'm like one of the only people, maybe like a non-vocal minority that feels this way. I don't trust. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Wow, that's like 2,500.
God, Sith is so cool.
I don't trust Starfield. I have no idea why people are seemingly, and by people I mean like the vast majority of popular opinions that I've seen online when I've looked into it, seem like they're just taking it for granted that it's gonna be as cool as it sounds. Did any of these people play Fallout 76? Did any of these people play Fallout 76? Any at all? Even one person. Even today, I'm even talking about current day Fallout 76. Why do they have so much faith that it's going to be fine? I get it. Like maybe it's a return to form. Maybe I should just have faith that the stars have aligned. Trust me, baby. I'm different now. I've learned my lesson. I'm a completely different guy. I've improved. I've learned from my mistakes. Just trust me, bro. That this Skyrim in space is going to be awesome. I could see myself willingly putting the blinders on like that if it was like one game that was problematic. But other than 76, the other game was Fallout 4, which if you like in terms of gunplay and maybe being semi-interesting in terms of like being a sort of proof of concept for settlement building, the story was not good, IMO. And I'm not I'm going to stop myself now because it's occurring to me that there could be a number of people that are in the chat that are legitimately interested in Starfield. And I will restate, repreface that it could be ultra good. It could be omega good. And then feel free to shove it in my face and lol when Bethesda Dogs is flaunting Starfield with like Metacritic ratings of like 93% or higher all over the Metacritics, and like the user scores would allegedly reflect that it's the second coming of Skyrim, for better or worse. The previews that I've seen look good. And because it's coming to Game Pass, that enables me to quote unquote try it without really feeling bad about it, because there's a number of games on Game Pass that I've been wanting to try for a while, and the only reason I haven't subscribed to Game Pass in some time is not because I no longer believe in why is half your stream covered with stickers and crap, because it's supposed to make you feel engaged. See at the top, I'll just go in order. Top left is the event wall where you can see when you follow, because I'm almost certain based off of your comment that you're going to follow any moment now, where you can see yourself memorialized for at least the last 4 events, and that list there shows top donator, bits, gifters, resub. And so this is, I understand your point. I do. I promise you I do. And I have thought about like revamping my overlay for Final Fantasy 11, which is primarily what I play. You don't really use any real screen space. Perhaps I'm the problem that Twitch was trying to solve.
This
Oh,
man
thank
is more
you
dangerous than he
for
seems.
following you. I appreciate that. But there's not really that much going on in the peripherals in Final Fantasy XI, which is why I, quote, have half my stream covered with stickers and crap. But it does need to get pruned up a little bit. Now that I've had enough time to kind of settle into streaming, there doesn't need to be what seems to be like a whole paragraph and a half of dead space around the Pro Stoic banner at the very top. It does have a graphic that you only see for perhaps like 0.2 seconds. Hang on, I need to get this off and then hunt for something else. I'll show you if I can. Where is it? Where would it be? Background elements, maybe? No, that just hides it. If I change scenes, like I go to like a be right back mode or something like that, it has this cool, quote unquote, cool animation where it kind of like comes together and then turns itself on. It's hard to explain. Can I shoot anything over here? No, I cannot perform this action. I have to go down. I cannot perform this action. Can I do it here, please? Where it's semi-safe? There we go. And then to have any chance of getting up there within a reasonable amount of time, I have to flee. But it does need to be pruned up a little bit. It all has its form and function. Now, the hot tub is not always going to be here, okay? Normally, it's just the VTuber model, but everything else typically is. But like at the top right, you can see the music. If you care about going on Spotify and collecting the song, it's there. The chat reproduction just underneath it is for the people, the whole 27 people that watch on YouTube at youtube.com/@ProStoic. I would like to drag the mob away from the healers, if possible. If this is an option, I would like to take it. The Doge is my dog, and they must stay there for psychological support reasons. Then you got your follower goal and your subscriber goal in the top middle there that's showing you the progress for the 1% of people that care, of the state of the channel, as it were. Any kind of relevant updates go underneath that. But I have been thinking about upgrading like revising the overlay a little bit, because I do think that it's due for it. I just haven't decided. So yeah, there's your anti-TLDR for why the stream is covered. Because it's all the information that anybody could possibly ever want. Maybe like 50% more of it. I don't actually need the event wall. So what I could do is I could get rid of the Pro Stoic thing at the very top, or at least replace it with something that's smaller. Remove the event list, shove everything to the right in a way, or to the left that somehow makes sense. And then shift the chat somewhere off to the right. I don't know. I'll have to think about it more. It's the sort of thing that I don't mess with unless my muse has taken me over. It's already time to find another target. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's use our ring while we have it. Let's grab another target first, and then we'll use the ring. Order of operations is very important. It bioed me. I love that for me. I do think that the plan right now, as it stands, is once I get the collector's edition of... I almost said Elden Ring. I wish I got the collector's edition of Elden Ring. I did not. For some reason, I let myself doubt that Elden Ring was going to be as good as it actually turned out to be. I imagine that I'm going to get my collector's edition after Friday, which is all well and good because I'm going to be going out with my wife and touching grass. Even though the idea of going outside is abhorrent, I will do it for the sake of my family. And there's also an arcade at the other end, so, you know. Tangled webs get woven. I don't know why I can only see them from a little bit away. True, who needs outside? That's what I'm saying. No flow. You want to get married? That's what I'm saying. So the collector's edition, by the time that I can be in a position to get it anyway, is going to be shipped to my home. And then the plan is to degen as hard as I possibly can. We might even be able to incorporate that in the form of bonus streams or extended streams. Like, maybe I'll stream on Tuesday. I'm gonna leave it kind of like up in the air. Oh no, did I press the button? I did. I pressed the button, dude. I'm the worst. Oh my god. Sorry, muscle reflex. Please forgive me. I fucked that up. In the back of my brain, I'm like, please God, don't let me have actually press the button when they're gonna do their 4,000 damage weapon skill. I'm sorry, did you just propose to someone because they don't want to go outside? I don't know why you would be listening to this conversation. Don't you have somewhere upstairs to hang out? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I love you. Come on, say it back. Say it back. I love you. You're my honey bunches of butts. You know, your eyes are like the ocean and the stars and the moon. And the sun. And whatever else romantified. I'll remember fondly those days that I could just shoot the weapons over the gaps. Oh no, I'm broken. It's because I turned. Welcome to the Body Horror Hour. I can't fix it until I start fighting things. I can't. All right, just let me work. All right, hang on. Here, we'll do some light maintenance in the background. Cynthia's redeemed use real voice for 5 minutes, so mind if I do? While I'm working on technical issues, why not?
There we go. So much better. Alright, now I'm in a position to do the thing. It's already time to find another target. Let's go do that. I'm still wearing my chariot band who invited this thief. I mean, we're making good progress. We're clearing up the whole upper floor. Which is certainly not easy to do against these. The Red Mage and the Thunder are doing great work. Alright, am I fixed now? I'm not. Why? Nobody said you could break. Alright, camera off. Tracking quality 3. Let's see if that makes it behave. It does, but it's in a cursed way. So if I do literally anything to upset it, it's going to break again. There we are. That is so much better. Hi, Alyssa. Alright, we're gonna for Lissa. Man. Oh man, it feels so good. You know, it's just like the duality of man. What is life but not a series of putting your toesies in hot tub water? If only to need to bring them back out again. And on it goes, the world turns. Can you look for a replacement, please, or want me to look? How is everyone doing on time? Dizzle needs to peace out, but I don't want to get a rep unless we can give them at least an hour. I think that the Ranger was expecting to get yet more experience that they're not apparently accumulating. I feel their pain. It hasn't been that bad outside of the initial death. It's been okay. See, hour max remaining. 175 invite. Hour max for me as well. How comes you didn't get city printed? Look at the goals, and you'll understand. Already, I'll get a rep for you, Dizzle. 71, 75, invite. Little Sync, 72, party. Do you need it? Position, Romave, behind Moongate. I have pass. Where are the water bags? I thought I would try something a little bit different. Switch it up a little bit. Besides, this bikini was abhorrently expensive, so I have to make use of it. It's made from real human skin. Alright, you'll be repping Dizzle, Whistle. Party has been good, he just has 2 piece. Aura, aura. Here we go.
We're gonna swap this out for a minute. In support and appreciation for the chat getting me this far to our second semi-annual hot tub stream, I'm going to tell you a poem in my native language. I worked very hard on it. If you could, just take a moment to take in a deep breath.
Hey,
because this is going to move you to tears. I can guarantee it. Are you ready? I put my heart and soul into that, man. I really let myself out there.
Excuse me, bitch.
Oh, man.
Hey, that's pretty good.
More heartfelt words were never said. Oh my god, they're doing it again. I fucked it up again, dude. I was just looking at the Rangers.
Welcome home. Such as it is, this squalid hamlet.
Oh my
these
god,
corrupted
thank you,
lands,
Icy,
they are
so
yours now,
much.
And you are bound to them.
Greatly appreciated.
Xenophyx, ICYC Aladrius
Name
gifted
on
a
it.
tier 1 sub to
ICYC
Xenophyx.
Aladrius.
Welcome home.
Thank you
Such as
so
it is,
much.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Let me make sure that you're properly rewarded.
ICYC Aladrius gifted a tier 1 sub to the underscore prototype.
The underscore
Welcome
prototype.
such as
Oh
it
no,
is.
Scarlet,
This
are you gonna read
squalid
every single
hamlet,
one?
These corrupted lands, they are yours
Scarlet,
now,
you don't have to.
and you are bound to
You
them.
don't have to overwork
Just
yourself.
Bid, ICYC Aladrius gifted a tier 1 sub to Just Bid.
Aladrius.
Welcome
Oh,
home.
It's setting me a little
Such
bit.
as it is, this squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
Okay.
And you are bound to them.
Rep
Ori
is on
Kasura,
the way.
ICYC Aladrius gifted a tier 1 sub to Ori Kasura.
Okay, I
Welcome
don't know
home.
when I'm gonna get.
Such as it is.
I'm gonna
this
get a break to
squalid
do it, but I
hamlet,
promise you I'm
these
gonna do it.
corrupted Lands,
Sith
they are
does
yours
like
now,
3,000
and
damage.
You are bound to them.
Ending weapon skills. I mean, just look at the health bar.
ICYC Aladrius gifted
Just-
a tier 1
Just
sub
give me a
to
second.
Kane Mob.
I'll get it to you. I promise. Just let me cook. ICYC Aladrius. So true. Tell her to put some respect on my name. Scarlet is new. Okay, there's gonna be some growing pains. We're still in the honeymoon period. It's like a baby talking. ICYC Aladrius.
With the sick gains.
All right, let me work on your dealio. Text, blank canvas, Aladrius, and we'll do it in red text. And I don't know, Tahoma. You seem like a Tahoma guy. Tahoma D's nuts. Oh no, it didn't save it. Why? All right, it's in the works. I'm cooking. See all Jaber. All right, Jaber's in Zeta. All right, this weapon being here is good for us. Because it means that I can cook a little bit longer. All right, there we go. Caladrius. Okay, it's cropped. Caladrius. There we go. There's your name. Cal. Close paint. Engage the target and do my actual job. Wherever the hell that is. Go to my program. And where did you want it? He says. Okay, already time to find another target. Who let the thief stream? That's my question. Let me find a target. I'll be right with you, sir. It's all the way over here. Bumfuck nowhere. Okay, and then we have all the fleet in the world to make our way back. I do think, well, actually I don't know, because like I would say that fighting the dolls and the bombs may be easier, if only because it used to be the case that you could stand on the stairwell and not get aggro from anything. But I don't think that you can target spells through line of sight anymore. So maybe they can't. Name on head. I can do that. Aladrius. No, I don't want to grab everything in my downloads bar. Aladrius. And then we'll put you like right here. There we go. That's good. That's real good. There you are. How do you take that? I did the thing. You're on the head. God. You see? It even moves. It even moves when I do. Guess I want to close Yuzu. I think it's lagging me out a little bit, unintentionally. Alright, let's just throw on a dancing edge here and grab another target, because it's certainly going to die now. Or stun me. That's also an option available to you. Taking that back because these slows. I don't know if you realize, but I'm streaming and pulling every 45 seconds. I'm busy. I'm busy and you got the reward. Look at this pull rate. Because are you saying that I'm slow as fuck as in like me pulling? Because it's hard to pull over. Yes, copium spam me. That's what I want. That's what I've always wanted. I can't pull over chasms. This would be so much easier if I could just shoot down at the weapons underneath me, but that is not... It's not a privilege available to me any longer. I am smoking them as I've got them. I'm squeezing all the juice that I can out of this fruit that is this combat situation. Every part of the buffalo is getting used. I mean, look at this shit. He's gonna weapon skill it now, I assume. For about 1 billion damage. There he goes. So even at 50%, it's already high tide. For me to grab something else. Join the club with damn near one-shots them. Yeah. Yeah, dude. The highest that I've seen him do is like 3,000 damage. Which is basically 60% of this monstrosity's health bar. I'm gonna need to start farming marksmanship off of these guys. I'm a little bit outside the sweet spot, as it were. I need to get closer to do my job. So let's do that. No, please don't. Please don't move any further. There we are. Alright, there's an apocalypse weapon over there. Prior convention was just being like right here and then pulling. I can no longer do that. I can see him in a straight line, but I have to angle a little bit in order to... There has to basically be an uninterrupted straight line to the enemy for me to pull them now. So if there's like a little ledge or like an accoutrement in the environment, I can no longer see them. My character just says, I don't know what you're asking me to do here. This is nonsensical to me. I started pulling at 80% or merit static. What was the setup for that? Were you pulling in that? Because it sounded like you were pulling in that. Was it that necessary to have this line of sight? I mean, before, in very particular camping spots like this one, yes. This camp functioned by far the easiest when you could just, for example, shoot down at that weapon. I won't be able to do it now, or I shouldn't be able to do it. It says Stoic cannot perform this action. In order for me to grab those monsters, I now have to physically go down to the bottom floor in order to do my god-dang job. I don't know where that weapon went. It clearly went up the stairs. As up as you can possibly go, which is above. For most conventional parties, no, because there's not like any elevation differences to be concerned about. Joke's on you. I'm too dumb to sleep. I did look into Starfield a little bit. I have not done my due diligence and researched it to the extent that I would prefer to before talking about it. But what sort of things get people excited about Starfield that isn't in another game? I know that there's like a No Man's Sky-esque element where you can, or like a Star Citizen type mouthfeel where you can just get into a ship and then go into space and travel to different planets. I know that there's like allegedly 1,000 or something. Is it procedurally generated planets that you can go onto? I'm sure that there's like an overarching main mission type thing, but are there any kind of Skyrim-esque Radiant quests? Just trying to wrap my head around it. I mean, was there an error reason for implementing the line of sight update? Is this canon? Like, is this how it was normally supposed to be? If so, that's fricked. If this is how it's supposed to be, it sucks. Congratulations. I could totally understand why you wouldn't want people shooting through walls or shooting through bushes, things like that. All right, Famous does not have TP anymore. So we're just gonna take advantage of this fact. I wish that I could. There we are. All right, stab the booty, and then I will be back. In about 1,000 years. But not being able to shoot over open spaces is inherently strange to me. I understand mechanically why that the game is interpreting these open spaces to be walls. Maybe there was something in the coding that was like differentiating the two. I do feel like you weren't able to. I mean, yeah, no, actually, there were situations that I could imagine seeing trying to shoot through walls and being able to in situations where you reasonably could have. I don't know if there's any kind of sweet spot in the mix. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. Thank God for the sleeps. Our friends are almost dead. If we could please drag this over. If we could drag this enemy over to the little bridge section, I would really appreciate it. Instead of allowing, can we please? Holding after this one, Jaber is here. All right, now's the time. No, go, go, go. That was my mistake. Absolutely my mistake. For some reason, I was focused on trying to force hate back onto the weapon, and I was thinking about the replacement being here. Sith is probably screaming behind his desk, and I would not blame him in the slightest. All right, good job, Dizzle. We'll see you later. Goodbye. Alrighty, I am pretty glad that we're going to be able to get 2 XP ring charges out of this. I was a little bit afraid that I wouldn't be able to take advantage of all of my XP charges and that I would run into, God help me, a situation where I would have like XP charges banked, which is an extraordinarily first world problem to think and have, but it would behoove me to swap to something like a chariot ring instead, or sorry, an emperor ring instead, which would allow me, hello, welcome, which would allow me to burn through all my charges when I want, as I want, instead of needing to wait 18 question mark hours. In Era, I'm pretty sure elevation wasn't a factor, only objects. Maybe they overdid it a little bit in some way that I can't really parse. Famous and Sith are doing an SE with each other. Jaber, you and I will SE around them. Just do whatever move you normally do. Alrighty, let's keep fishing. Let done do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, even though it would be a good idea, I'm thinking about starting over in Baldur's Gate 3, and that would put me even further behind than I would prefer. I've also been wanting to get into
Welcome home.
Baldur's
Such
Gate
as it
3.
is, this squalid hamlet, these
Oh,
corrupted
thank you.
lands,
Thank you,
they are
Hugin.
yours
Thank you,
now,
thank you, thank you.
And you are bound
Tub
to them.
me.
Examiner She, Hugan FFXI
Do you
gifted
want-
a
do you
tier
want
1
your
sub
name
to
or
Examiner
Examiner's name?
XI.
Or both. You could probably just have both if you really wanted it. I could just do both. Here, I'll definitely put your name on the tub. I have to do it in a slightly different way because the tub is not actually part of my model. It's not going to mean any difference in the end, but such as it is. All right, need to grab another target already. Just grab another weapon. Q. And drag this bad boy on over to the party. There we are. Okay, and now resume working. Quote unquote working. Download. Hugin. There you are. There you go, my friend. And this is an expensive hot tub too. This shows the dedication of my fans. This should kill it. Oh my god, it did so much damage. Wow, it's not like Sith damage, but it's up there. That's for sure. And it should die before Jaber's in any kind of real threat. Hello, Vossen. How are you doing today on this perfectly normal day? In the year of our Lord, 2023, in-game. What is it? 1434? Man, time goes by fast, huh? It's Wednesday. Apparently December 26th. In-game, 9:25 a.m. Or your regional equivalent. Are there time zones in Vanadil, or is it just accepted universally that there's one single time? Does anybody know? Anybody know the deep lore of Final Fantasy XI? If there are like CST, PST, MST, EST? Whoa, it's a hot tub. It's not only a hot tub, it is the hottest hot tub. I was assured of this. I told the guy when I was perusing through the hot tub establishment that I want your hottest hot tub, and he was like, do you mean like temperature hot or like hottest looking? And I said all. Is there an all option? Give it to me. Ooh woo. I said ooh woo to him. And then he RR'd in his ear, and he gave me an instant 50% discount. Certainly one of the most cost-effective and absolutely worth it trades that I've ever made. I was like, you know, if you sweeten the deal even further, I'll give you a free membership into my Only Stoics account. And he said, how could I refuse? I'm a big fan. And then everyone on the airplane stood up and clapped. All right, let's find another target. MST, TST, HST, GST, DST. Are those real? Wait a minute. Mithra Standard Time, Taru Standard Time. I see what you did there. Wait, what is a D then? What's a D? I think I understood it, or thought I understood, and I just don't. Dommel Standard Time? Oh, because Elven are... It's because Elvins are colloquialism, or Dommels are colloquialism for... I get it. I get it now. I went to college. I understand. It's all coming together. .jpg. I'm ready to do anything anytime. Here, we'll just shark bite. There we go. Ooh, the damage. I didn't have hide on, so it didn't do his, I should have had hide on. Why didn't I have hide on? Oh, that's right. It's because some of these have just regular SATA, and others do not. I'm a fool. I'm churlish. I'm a varlet. Charlatan. You know Sandorians? I do. For some reason, I always think of Calatrius as a Bastoken. And it makes me just about as sick to my stomach as I reasonably can be. To see his little red flag whenever I look him up. I'm not saying racist. I'm not saying that all Galka are from Bastok. I'm just saying that they miss you. That's all. What if you're the Tailkeeper, huh? What if you're the Tailkeeper and you're in Sandoria? Okay. What then? Because like if you encourage being like the pseudo religious leader of the Galkan community, if you're the Tailkeeper and you live in Sandoria, who's gonna be in the mines? Who's gonna be in the mines? Okay, you have excellent government supported housing. You have all of the iron bread and what is it, pretzels? You love pretzels. I ain't going back. This seems like other Galka's problem. Wow. Then you just get stabbed out in Zark and die. They miss you and they need you. Sweet baby Jesus. Chrome Dome UMass can go mine. Yeah, but I don't wanna. That's not really my thing. Besides, I work for the Bastokan military intelligence, okay? I don't have enough time to mine. I've already pulled myself up by my own Bastokan bootstraps. Imperial, can you say the same? Alright, Infernal Weapon me. This is a good song. I like this song a lot. I've liked all of Undertale's music. Way back when, before it became a cultural phenomenon for about 2 or 3 years, I made the mistake of watching YouTube playthroughs of it because I didn't really trust popular opinion. Even though I should have trusted popular opinion back when Breaking Bad was a thing. Instead, I just wrote it off as, you know, people jumping on a bandwagon, whether or not it was deserved. Minds are not going to dig themselves. That's what he's saying between lines. I mean, technically that's true, is it not? I mean, until we get the mine excavation automated, which we're working on. You know, and then the Bastokans shift over to a fully service-driven economy. I mean, we have like like metalworks exports and stuff like that, and we're doing everything that we can to power our Mako generators. That's why it's just like tan and brown with patches of grass for as far as the eye can see in all directions, up until you reach Kronstadt Highlands is the only point at which it turns green. God, I love it. If I ever get into Palia, which is downloaded, I'm not saying I will, but if I do ever get into Palia, probably one of the first things I'm going to look for is where to install the smokestacks. Like, can you get cement and just pave over everything in Palia? Can you Fern Gully everything? Is that an option available to you? Cybergem says I'm late to the show. I mean, that's false. You are the show. There is no show without you. Aww. Is this why I'm from Sandy? Humes and racist Dommels just hate everyone. I mean, that's true. Alright, let's not go that way, huh? This seems bad. Never follow general consensus on popular music? Absolutely not. That is correct. But do for games and shows. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is... I don't typically pre-order things. I just don't. But when... I mean, the only time that I got burnt on getting a pre-order, I don't remember what it was for. Apparently, I've just flatly blocked it out of my brain. But I did make it a point... From all the videos that I watched from Cynical Brit, rest in peace, my friend, was never pre-order. No, I do remember. I do remember when I felt like I wanted to pre-order something and I was burnt horribly for it. It was when Imperator Rome came out. When Imperator was mentioned as a thing, I thought to myself, being a huge appreciator of that ancient Roman, Greco-Roman time period, I was like, it's a slam dunk. It's just going to be like Stellaris, but in ancient Greco-Roman times. How could it be bad? And then it was the worst. I never actually really fully recovered. I mean, they made it passably good, but that was after, what, like a couple of years or so? After that, I basically told myself that unless the game is from software, or if I have such like an astounding array of evidence telling me why I should pre-order something, I just won't do it. Not after Imperator Rome. That burnt a lot of psychological bridges for me. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, do me.
Ooh.
I should have honestly saved it, because now I have to run around anyway and grab something. Pew, pew, pew. I did get Project Zomboid recently, and I've had 7 Days to Die in my library.
And reclusive. This man is
thank you
more
for following,
dangerous
Zeno.
than he
I appreciate
seems.
it. I hope that your day is as basted and litty as you are. The much evaluated Ham Club, like Lissa Ishida, Jukebox Hero, Tiarna Silverpaw, question mark, I believe. I got it right the first time. Oh my god, that's so much damage, man. Felicity, Ryan are all going to be setting up the 7 Days to Die server at some point in the near future. And I've been dying for an excuse to play 7 Days again. The last time I played it was Alpha 15, and now it's in Alpha 21. I cannot perform this action. I cannot perform this action. I can perform this action. This line of sight update is killing me. It sounds messed up, but I may avoid pulling here, like camping here and being the puller, until they make some adjustments to the line of sight. I know it's not as simple as adjusting like one set of ones and zeros. I get that. But it is sending me to space in a very small way. But anyway, 7 Days to Die. So 7 Days to Die, I stopped playing around the time that they were talking about introducing vehicles. I remember playing with my nephew, and one of the very last things that I did was find a farmhouse that had unlimited amounts of corn around it, and that being like the hallmark of my journey. From what I understand, they've added a very large emphasis on learning through reading. So canonically, finding magazines all over the environment, There is some skill gain that happens from actually building things, but that the vast majority of it is supposed to come from books and things, if I remember correctly. I'm getting struck. But yeah, I've been looking for any excuse to play 7 days. I did try to grab a different cluster of friends to get into it, and it just, nothing ever manifested, unfortunately. We're gonna let Sith and Famous go again. I am not going to press the button. I'm going to wait until they go, and then I will go if I need to. My instinct is telling me that I should not even be here. I should be finding the next target. So let's do that. Yeah, exactly. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Quick and easy 2200 damage to the enemy. Let's just do that. Oh man, the new adjustments are making Dynamis extra fun. Not. So Dynamis is on my bucket list, right? What sort of issues are you running into with Dynamis? I know that. Well, I can imagine that playing in places like Bastock, especially Bastock Mines, where you have all those pathways and stuff that go up and down, can very obviously not be fun. Sandoria is probably okay, right? Do you really fight anything in that lumberyard section? All right, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. No! Yes! No! 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 Let me do it! No! Oh no, it used it. It ate my TP, dude. Why? That's fine. I'll go fuck myself. You're bad. Oh man. Places like Zarkabard are probably fine.
Emotional damage.
What else? It's like linking whole sections of mobs that it didn't used to. Really? Really? That's weird. You mean in situations where it would have blocked linking by line of sight, you mean it is now? That's probably not intended. Juno was extra aggressive last night. I didn't know that you could do Dynamis in Juno. That's interesting to think about. All right, it's already dead. Good thing we have a backup enemy right here. I have put a lot of thought into doing EGLS stuff. I just need to make sure that if I'm able to dedicate a chunk of my time to something like that, that I'm not somehow overdoing it, as in like stretching myself too thin. Because even though your mileage may vary of how you interpret streaming, or how, let me rephrase that, of how much you imagine streaming to being like actual working. I mean, it's basically like a comedian job, I guess, is the best way of putting it. And that you can still be on throughout. So it's tough to work and then be on for... Hang on, I need to do my job. For 11-ish hours or so. And I think that Dynamis is, what, like a 3 to 4 hour event? And correct me if I'm wrong. Just for my own thought process, I think that most streaming link shells, or most, sorry, that's a Freudian slip. Most link shells don't really care if you stream Dynamis. It's only H&Ms and stuff like that that rely on pot timings and things like that, that they get nervous about people streaming for reasons that are probably self-evident. So if I can find an EGLS that has like comfortable times to stream, but that I also have like maybe like Monday, Wednesday, and so on and so forth. Maybe that would be good. I'm not sure, because I have been planning on doing a beginner series for Final Fantasy XI, and I have no idea how many streams that's going to take. AKA trying to start off as like a level 1 job and simulate what sort of steps I would take if I was level 1 again. And then chopping that up into bite-sized VOD chunks and distributing it to anyone that cares. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Dynamis is on my bucket list, so I'm going to have to do it one way or the other, because I don't think that Treasures of Ottergon is going to be coming out for some time. My personal guess is 4 or 5 months, something like that. Legit concern, it's a large chunk of time. I'm having a hard time finding time to level. I don't see why they would care if you stream Dyna. Yeah, it seems like most people that stream and are in a Dynamis link shell do the whole Dynamis. So that would probably be okay. It's mostly the time constraint, the dedication, because if I dedicate myself to a group that is doing something like that, I would want to make sure that I am there and that I am like good to go and ready to do the thing. Because I care, because my experience is impacting other people's, and I'm cognizant of that. The world does not revolve around me. Even when I'm in a hot tub and I got my hair did and my feetsies are hanging out. Alright, don't exactly know what's happening. I'm gonna go grab another target. Let's refresh your shadows while we think about it. And we could do a little cheeky sneak attack. This is fine. Let's suit up. Do me. If this stream is making you pog like you've never pogged before and you have not followed the channel yet, doing so has a huge impact on how the channel is found. It'll also update you when I'm around. I'm not going to be in a hot tub every stream. It's like a themed event type thing. But people that do follow tend to stick around. Yeah, let's just kill them all. Let's just kill it. I'm content with that. That's okay. There's a good chance that we'll be able to get 73 in the next probably 45 minutes. Type in for coins, good strategy. Got to farm that engagement, very important. What is it giving you, like 12? Are you still at work? I think it gives you 12 when you chat. No, I'm doing my makeup. That's pretty lit. That's awesome. Very poggy woggies. I did my makeup too, and literally nobody commented on it. I'm so hashtag upset. It's unbelievable. Worked so hard and got so far, but didn't even matter. I could probably leave. They're gonna blow this thing up in a moment. If there was an opportunity for downtime today, I was planning on booting up Shin Megami Tensei 5 just to have something different playing in the background. That did not come to fruition. We're still stuck inside the Ghost Whale in Xenosaga. But 1 or 2 streams of something else isn't gonna hurt. I don't think that I'm gonna be returning to Shadow Hearts as much as I would like to. I mean, it is a very neat and strange game, with hits different for sure, in a few different ways. Okay. I honestly feel like I should just leave now because he's gonna do the thing. He's gonna kill it. Yep. There that goes. And then the little Tartar Dragoon baby. And I will be able to make the dream work once I bring something else over. Here, we'll soft aggro this. DME? I don't think so. More like Dia's these nuts. you know, chat. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready, do me. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I mean, it's not exactly, you know, high tier Sith numbers, but it's close enough for me to point it out to myself audibly. I mean, makeup can only do so much. Jesus. No one says shit to me about my makeup either. It's fine, dude. So if this means anything, you know, your mileage may vary. I do think internally, and don't mention it out loud at all, that you look good. Your makeup looks fine. You look just amazing. Is that what you want to hear? Okay, time for me to leave already. Cynthia's enters chat. Cynthia's is already here. I'm just stating facts. It's just objective. You know? Boss music plays? Don't do that. Boss music is already playing. I want a purple wig on you next time. I think it could be your color. IRL? I mean, which is... Why would I say that when this is IRL? This is really me in a hot tub in front of you right now with a, you know, with a green screen behind it. But in this freak example that I was about to give you, IRL, purple does look good on me, from what I've been told. I have nothing in purple, but I've been told that it looks good on me. I normally wear, and don't try not to be too surprised. Anything that I wear is either a shade of gray or black or dark blue. Basically such a dark blue that it may as well be functionally black. What did Hugan do to get his name on the tub? 1 sub underneath the hot tub goals equals name on tub XD. He also got his name on my big old gazonkers. I mean, there's plenty of space. Am I right? Up top. Up top. I feel like impact is not actually impact on here. I could have sworn it chose impact text and it did not actually become impact text. Top heavy titties. So true. A truer thing has never been said on the internet, on the Twitch platform. It's actually so hot in here that I had to run my whole setup by a Twitch, a senior level Twitch man. And I said, "Is this okay? Is the 18 plus rating high enough?" And he's like, "No, you're gonna have to require people only 69 or over in your chat." Dude. Do you get it?
Because 69 is
All right, everyone is deciding to pee. That seems good to me. That seems rational. I'm going to also take a moment to eject all the fluids out of my body in spectacular fashion. I'm going to hit the snooze button a bunch, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, just take this opportunity to go get snacks or more G Fuel or whatever it is that you do when I'm not actively playing on your phone screen. All right, press the snooze button 3 times, which buys us an extra 15 minutes of no ads. BRB. All right, let's see if I'm broken. Am I oh my god, it didn't break on me? Amazing. Hello, chat. It's your boy, Stoic. I'm back in the tub. Feces are getting a little cold again, so let's put them back in. There we go. That's much better. I don't know if you're still here, Cyber, but just for you, I'm going to show you my fit. Look at it. Isn't it nice? Yeah, very expensive. Made out of real human skin. A lot of human skin. This is like 10 people's worth of skin right now. Or from 10 different people. Let's just sink back down in there. And rustle around a little bit. Get these bubble jets working that I paid good American Uncle Sam dollars for. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Settle in. Right on top of my favorite bubble jet. Don't mind if I do. All right. Half the party is AFK. When back, do a little slash symbol. We're gonna take this opportunity to boot up my legal Switch emulator, Nintendo of America, before you jump on me. And see if I can actually get it to work. On the stream, I mean. Shin Megami Tensei. We're gonna let it run for a bit. Game FPS, so 4 out of the 6 people are back. Jaber uses Squid Sushi, so he's back. Alright, so it's just it that's gone then. It seems. I think we can go then. I think we're in a good place to go. Let me tell you, I am excited to play Shin Megami Tensei again. I think that it's the only opportunity I'm really going to have to play it. is on stream during Final Fantasy 11 downtime. I do appreciate that my computer is just strong enough to be able to run Final Fantasy 11 at 60 frames and Shin Megami Tensei at 60 frames. I did try to run, of all things, Tarkov in like a windowed mode, but I also have that on very high settings. All right, sounds good for me too. And Tarkov is one of those games that if you run it on anything other than potato mode, it is not optimized anywhere near well enough to allow you to get away with that sort of thing. Just watching. Just looking, watching. Alright, I'm just gonna go get another target. Because the demolition crew is almost in place. God, there are so many games I want to play that I want to play on stream, chat. Just so many. But like, and maybe it would be possible if I weren't still so into Final Fantasy 11. But Final Fantasy 11, especially when Treasures of Ottergon comes out, is going to be my bread and butter until I've literally collected everything there is collectible on Blue Mage. And I mean everything. 75, Blue Mage, AF2 or whatever, the Relic Armor, the dark blue and black combo. Like, are you kidding me? How amazing that looks.
God, I'll be so cool and everybody would think I'm cool.
I mean, I'm sure that you guys think that I'm cool now, right? I mean, maybe not in terms of temperature, because I'm in a hot tub. But you know what I mean. I did get Sky, which is an enormous power boost to Blue Mage in general. I would appreciate literally anybody doing anything so I can... Okay. Killing the enemy from 80%, also an option. But having C unlocked means that I can grab a lot of the very, very important Blue Mage spells that I need in order to validate playing Blue Mage as a tank all the way up into the 75s. I've talked about this sparingly throughout different streams, but Blue Mage tanking is not a meme if you prep for it reasonably. If you have all the spells that you could want, thank you for moving. Holy criminy Christmas! That was 2,600. Jesus.
So much power.
We turned off my BPM. There we go. Has anyone played Animal Crossing recently? I'm gonna stop talking about Blue Mage, but this song, Anka, isn't Anka a character? The Egyptian kitty? Have they made any improvements to Animal Crossing, the new one on the Switch? And by new, I mean, I guess technically new as in like the newest in the series. One of the things that bothered me and my wife most about the game when it came out was the fact that two-player co-op basically treated your +1 as a glorified third world citizen, where they could technically set up their own house, On your island, congratulations. They can set up a house on your island, but you are on their island. Can I please just... I can see the monster. I can see the monster. I would like to target the monster. Jesus Christ. Like you wouldn't be able to learn any recipes from the townsfolk. So like the townsfolk practically drown the main character. Whoever that is with all sorts of recipes, but like as the non-main character, they're like, yeah, you're gonna have your standard suite of Animal Crossing items and you're gonna fucking love it. You're gonna love that shit, dog. I did not shark bite there. Express. Love that for me. I need to make a note somewhere of what the next like stream theme is gonna be. I do think that it's very likely that the next theme is going to be like a face reveal stream, whatever that means. I'm not going to do another Yaya stream unless it's very much asked for. I didn't actually intend to do another hot tub stream until people made it very evident that they were interested in another one. Like, what sort of other things are out there? So it gonna come on here looking like Sloth from the Goonies? I don't know who that is. Is that the... Wait a minute. Is that the dude that has, like, the monster-looking face? Whose face shall we reveal? I mean, whoever's face I can take off another human being. Spoilers. Possible spoilers. I'm gonna take a look. I think I'm pretty sure I know which character you're talking about. Sith didn't completely kill the thing right off, so Sloth Goonies. Yeah, exactly. That may or may not be what it looks like. Or it might be my actual face. Isn't that a Goosebumps tale for you? It could be. I don't know. Feeling cute. Feeling cute. I think it could happen. Body paint Grinch, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, why not? So I have an idea, and I don't have my phone near me, and I also don't have a pencil near me, because, you know, I treat it like I'm living in the early 2000s and need to write everything on note cards. So I guess I'll use the notepad on my computer. Curse stream. First stream theme. Base reveal. Stream theme. So like a cursed stream theme would probably consist of me using as many slang phrases as I can as stand-ins for regular words throughout the whole thing. And to basically be as cringy as I possibly can for the duration. How's that any different than what it was normally like? Because my head was empty, no thoughts. I missed my skill chain opening because I was thinking about how cursed I could possibly make a stream. I'm here now, promises. All right, let's go. We'll do it. I'm here. Do me. Just do me already. There he goes. I would like to have not been stunned there. Is that an option for me? All right, I'm gonna shoot this guy. He's a very bad man, I'm sure. So this whole place was built by the Zillart, right? I understand, at least on paper, that this area is connected to Sky. I get that. I also get... I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. F. Who invited this thief? Why is this thief partying? When they're drunk? I'm not drunk, but that's the story and I'm sticking to it. I am very tired. But I'm here. I'm here, I'm partying. You're like, this Stoic is getting added to my blacklist 100%. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, Sky and whatnot. And Promi, the Promivians have the elevators that once you get COP up to COP3, you can change your title and then get clear chips from like goblins and starter cities and so on and so forth and all that noise. Which perhaps it makes less sense to me why there are machines in the Promi areas. Now let's grab another enemy. God bless. Flaming Crush did 1400. Summoners are so strong. Oh no, did it buffer? It didn't hard drop. That was my concern. As long as it's not hard dropping, I can deal with most everything else until I yell at my ISP again. They did claim that they had made some kind of adjustments that would stop me from having issues ever again. So clearly they have played me for a fool. I need to press the right button to show them that I'm capable of changing. Look at that. Look at me go. I press the right button.
Slow down. I'm gonna spurt. Sorry.
Let's grab another target. We have Flea active, so let's take advantage of that. Probably the worst thing that happens is when the OBS receives such like a catastrophic bitrate death that it just naturally assumes that my internet has disconnected. Even though I could still be doing things just fine, and Final Fantasy XI, there's no drop connection anywhere in the house. This particular strange problem would otherwise cause it to just like be like, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna shut down until you figure it out. That's the part I can't stand, if only because it instantly prompts me to stop whatever it is that I'm doing in order to jump into chat and be like, I'm not actually disconnected. OBS is thinking that it's disconnected. Even if it reconnects without fail. So what I'll do after the stream ends is take a look at Twitch Inspector and see if there's anything notorious, untoward, unexpected, sussy going on there. I'm gonna have to grab it from down there. In ye olden times, I would have been able to just sit on the stairs and grab it, but now I have to risk life and limb to go to the bottom floor and make sure that there's no stair. If I'm even a step above, it will just assume that I'm not able to see the monster. Even though it's laughable and churlish. That's what the game believes.
Welcome home.
Oh my god.
Such as it is.
Thank
This
you so
squalid hamlet,
much.
These corrupted lands.
I'll take some head
they are
now,
yours
please.
now,
Can you please
and you are
rephrase your
bound to them.
statement
Death the
a
Kid
little bit?
XI.
That's a good
Hugan
catch. Thank you.
FFXI gifted a tier 1 sub to Death the Kid XI.
Welcome home. Such
This
as
is
it
a very
is.
good catch,
This
Scarlet.
squalid hamlet,
Scarlet doing great
these
work there.
corrupted lands, they are yours now.
Okay,
and
hang
you
on.
are bound to them.
Taldar. Hugan
Okay, I have
FFXI
to.
gifted
Okay,
a tier
they're
1
doing
sub
wheeling
to
thrust now.
Taldar.
I might have to.
Welcome home. Such
Take
as
a
it
moment.
is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now.
Okay, give
and
me a
you
second.
are bound to
Please
them.
hold.
Montoff B. Hugan FFXI
I will
gifted a
find-
tier 1 sub to Montevivi.
There's no way to get off of
Welcome
Mr.
home.
Bones' wild ride.
Such as it is.
Right,
This
easily.
squalid hamlet,
But I do have
these
your name
corrupted
already
lands,
in here.
They are yours
I
now,
want him covered
and
in
you are
me.
bound
Also
to them.
phrasing.
Acot03. Hugan FFXI gifted a tier 1 sub to Acot03.
Welcome
I'm
home.
not just like a
Such
piece
as it
of
is.
meat,
This
Hugan,
squalid hamlet,
that you could just
these corrupted
stamp with your
lands,
name all
they are
over.
yours now, and you are bound to them.
I think.
420.
I think
Hugan
that's the case.
FFXI gifted a
He's
tier
like, shut
1
up,
sub
meat,
to
put my name on your,
420.
on your face. Okay, hang on. Alright, there we are. And I will leave my friends to their deaths. There we are. And we'll turn it a little bit like this. Make sure it sticks. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. It's just like my Japanese animes. There's a weapon right there, man. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Honestly, this whole time I should have been farming up marksmanship, and it's a failure on me not to take advantage of it. Because if I ever play Corsair in the future, which, you know, who knows, I might. It could be another bucket list thing. I've also never played Puppet Master, even though Puppet Master is the closest thing to an Armor Core pilot that I'm gonna get in this game. Is there any justification to people calling for Puppet Masters to get their hand-to-hand upgraded from what, B- to like B+ or A? Would it make them that much stronger? All it would do is give them like an extra at the end result. I mean, like what, an extra 2.5 to 5% hit chance? Something like that. I think they're feeling untoward about the fact that they did not close again there, but that's okay. They can feel any particular way that they want. It's definitely on me to make sure they don't miss my opening, but I'm watching I'm watching and I leave once it gets to like 20%. I mean, 20% HP is just way too little. But that's typically what the end result is after all the skill chains fall out. We can do 8k, maybe. I won't have enough time, sadly. 8k is basically like another 40 minutes. All right, now show them that I'm capable of pressing a button during the appropriate timing. Thief buff when? I do think that Thief is in a weird space. Also, Hugan, what you said, +1/+1. That's exactly true. He said, "You're displaying yourself as a walking billboard." Using the term "walking" loosely. So like, so shut up, billboard, and display my name. Thief is in a weird position right now, where a lot of its utility, for better or worse, is placed in and being able to contribute treasure hunter. And it is a unique utility to it, and that no other job can get treasure hunter. Right? There's no way to flip it on any other job. I do think that they can put out a pretty okay burst damage. I was definitely at the top of the DPS charts for, I would say, probably 50, 60 levels, something like that. Now, without question, anyone could do better, for sure. My utility now is that I'm doing the job that very few people typically want to do, which is to pull. Because unlike a damage dealer job, for the most part, you can't just sit there and watch as the enemy dies as you swing at it. And I know that severely undercomplicates or misrepresents what a lot of jobs actually do. All right, I'm ready. But pulling is something that I know not a lot of people like. I happen to be okay with it. There are days that Thief to affect BCNMs when. I'm joking also. I'm not. I think that, I mean, I don't know how they would buff Thief, to be honest with you. I do think that it's a good idea. I don't think it's going to make any more people play Thief than there already are. I mean, there's already a billion Thieves out there. So I don't think that, like, upping their utility is going to necessarily make it's going to, like, imbalance the job pool even further. I think that there should be more using ninjas. What is it? Their stance that they can turn on. I forget what it's called, and I played ninja up to 57. I don't remember what it's called at all. Whatever stance that they can turn on in order to become pseudo tanky, and by that I mean have this like a flat enmity increase on things that they do. I think it also makes it less likely that they're critted, as much as that actually matters or comes into play. Reduces Utsusemi cast timers and stuff like that. More stances like that, I believe, should be in the game. Yonin, yeah. I think that for the long-term health of the game, having more jobs that can reasonably consider themselves tanks when they need to be could be nothing but a good thing. I guess the closest approximate is like Defender, of all things. Like, where am I going with this? Just give me a minute. So Defender used to just give you a shield deflect or shield block rate increase, where when you block with the shield you take reduced damage, and depending on your job traits you get extra TP from it. For reasons that I still can't easily tell but understand on a theoretical basis, they removed Defender from adding the shield block rate increase from Paladins specifically. So unless you, I don't know if you need to be warrior or something. I know that you can be warrior. But like warriors get the shield block rate increase. And I think that the idea was to subtly encourage. I have no arrows. The idea is to subtly encourage warriors to tank more. I literally have never seen a warrior without 2 axes in their hands after level 20. I do think that adding some other type of like elements that are job exclusive to stances like Defender are what will help the most in balancing out the, or at least adding more tank options out there. I mean, it ends up in a situation where if that were to come to pass and people were to feel, holy crap, it died at 50%. Let's go. Congratulations. I feel like you would have to advertise what it is that you're capable of or what your intentions are. So like in your search comms, adding like tank equals capital O to tell people that you're okay tanking. I naturally assume that most warriors, if not all warriors, are going to laugh at me when I suggest to them that they tank. Great axe OP, very true. This warrior is dual axing. I cannot. I don't know enough about the ones and zeros in the background to know if it's justified for them to wield 2 axes over having 1 big great axe. Certainly, some kind of argument could be made, I imagine, and getting different attribute increases on both axes and having that be a thing. This can be last chain. I can say for sure up to 50 no. Okay. .626 baby numbers compared to Sith, but you know, that's fine. We can't all be as horrifically powerful as Sith is, okay? Just let me do what I can. Just let me do what I can. Okay. So we're going to be finishing up in about 1K TNL or so. It's as much mileage as a number of people can contribute to the remainders of the party. We've been going for a while. We've been partying almost uninterrupted for about 3 hours. So definitely is time for a break. I go lurkies now, dice from low energy. Make sure that you rest up and drink lots of liquids. Whatever liquids those may be, I support you fully. As long as in the end you are content, that's all I care about. And I will move heaven and earth to make sure that that's possible. Ads are going to try to start in like 3 minutes. So what I'm going to do, instead of subjecting you to ads, is I'm going to send you to another Twitch streamer since I'm literally stopping after the party is over. Thank you guys so much for coming out, for making this possible. I'm going to set up another stream-themed challenge, and it's going to not be 1 through 3,769, because even though the combination of numbers is very funny, it's too much, took too long, and not for lack of trying. So it's going to be that 80,085. Look into the numbers and you'll see why that's inherently funny. The next stream is going to be on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard or regional equivalent. We're going to be doing probably some Shin Megami Tensei, is what my instincts are telling me. Unless there's like an overwhelming demand for a Xenosaga, in which case we'll bring that back. Ooh, we got level 3. Or 73, not literally level 3. Let's go. So good.
Bingo! Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I hit it on the mark!
And then after about an hour, I would say, of Shin Megami Tensei 5, we're probably going to do the remainder question mark of COP, which is killing some random things for lore reasons and then killing God. Literally killing God. Is what else do you do in the end stage of Final Fantasy video game media? Let's find another individual to send you all to before you're hit with ads. Twitch.tv/ProStoic. If you've enjoyed what you've seen today, whatever the hell it is, and you have not followed yet, following the channel has a huge impact on it and improving the way that other people can find the channel more easily. Sorry, my brain stopped for a second because I have to find yet another target. Let me adjust my unsorted Twitch setup here. DA has literally nobody from reportedly from what Twitch is telling me, and that's not allowed. The man is a legend. He's a natural landmark in the Final Fantasy 11 community. So /raid DA Soccer 6. I'm gonna press the button. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and I will see you on Friday. You have yourself just the best one ever. Goodbye, bye. See you later, bye. Have a good one. Thanks again. Appreciate you deeply. Bye.